Like most major cities across the United States, Dallas is extremely large. So if you're looking to relocate here and you're trying to figure out what the best place in all of Dallas to live in, I am sure it might be a little daunting. But in this video, we're going to take care of that and help you break it down by 4 major categories. So we're going to look at the best suburbs in the Dallas area according to affordability, according to the size property you can expect, the accessibility, and then finally the profitability. So stay tuned. We're going to uncover all of that and more right now. Hello, my name is Missy with the Live in Dallas, Texas team. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. We're so glad that you're here. We get calls, texts, and emails from people much like yourself that are relocating to Dallas, and we love it. We love being your resource here in Dallas, Texas. While you're here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and you ring the bell so that you can be notified every time there's a new video added to the channel. Again, we are your local resource of real estate professionals here with boots on the ground. So if you have questions or would like to see us cover a video on another topic, please reach out via call, via text, via email. We are available days, nights, and weekends, and we absolutely have your back when moving to Dallas, Texas. So no doubt that if you're relocating to Dallas, Texas, you've probably looked us up on the map. And when you did, your mind might have been a little blown about just the sheer vastness of the area, which can be a little overwhelming when you're trying to find a place to call home. Well, what I'd like to do is take my experience that I've had by being a native in Texas and help you break it down mainly by county. County is really going to help you get a geographic foothold of what is there and what suburbs within that county would be the best fit for what you're looking for. So in this episode, we're going to uncover all about Collin County, which is mainly north of the Dallas Metroplex. And in Collin County, we're going to look at a map, going to explain a little bit about where everything is so that you get your bearings. And then we're going to talk about the best places or suburbs to live if you're looking for something that is affordable, or maybe you're one that's looking for a little bit more land. Then we're going to talk about those that really accessibility to major highways is the most important factor. And then we're going to conclude with the ones that are most poised for growth and profitability, so that when you invest in Texas real estate here, your return on investment has the largest percentage. So I'm going to show you the map of Collin County, and then we're going to dig right in. So here we are looking at Google Maps, and I want to point out a few things for you. The first is going to be, of course, the hub or Dallas, what started this whole process to begin with. So we look here at Dallas so that we get our bearings. And as you head north, this little dotted line and square that we have outlined here is going to represent Collin County. So another thing to point out as we're looking at getting your bearings, in addition to Dallas, also, if you come over here to the town of Grapevine, this is going to be where your Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport is located. So you can tell Collin County is convenient to both downtown Dallas and everything that is there, as well as the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. So let's scroll in so we can get a more concrete view of what Collin County looks like and the suburbs there. All right, so here we are. And the first thing that I promised that we would talk about is going to be affordability. So as we look at the Metroplex here, where you're going to find historically the most affordable housing in Collin County is going to be just east of Highway 75. So let's take a look. Here is Highway 75 that runs north and south. So from Plano all the way through Allen, Fairview, McKinney, Melissa, Anna. So there's your 75 corridor. So all of these on the right side, as you're looking at the map, or to the east side, are going to be traditionally your more affordable suburbs to live in. What I have picked for you today is to show you an example of one of the most affordable suburbs on the east side of 75, and that's going to be right here in the town of Princeton. So Princeton is conveniently located located off of 75 and accessible to Highway 380. If you look here, it's really close to a little lake called Lake Lavon for those that like to get out and do some fishing or a little bit of recreational boating or jet skiing. It's also convenient to just about anything you would want to get to on this east side. So if you needed to get to downtown Dallas, a quick hop on 380 and then go south on 75 and it'll take you right into the heart of Plano and then to Dallas. So let's take a look at Princeton. When I say that it's affordable, I want to show you what a home that you could purchase right in today's market would look like so that you get an idea of what that would look like when I talk about affordable housing in these suburbs. So I'm going to switch over here so that you can see. Okay, so here is the photo of a house in Princeton. Let me tell you a little bit about this while you're looking at the photos. So this home right now in Princeton, it is brand new construction. So no one's ever lived in it. However, it is complete and ready for immediate move-in. It's listed at $344,000. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car garage, and it has little over 2,000 square feet. And as you can tell by the photo, it's a 2-story home. Now, what that ends up being is roughly $169 per square foot. This is going to be on a typical subdivision lot. So no acreage here. You will have neighbors side to side and probably behind you as well. So you can tell here it has some stone accents and some brick. It has a front entry 2-car garage and a little bit of interest here in the shutters and the different wood features on the top to give it a little bit more interest. If you go into the next photo, this is going to be representative of the living room. So you've got your spacious living room here with nice ceiling fan, decent size ceiling heights, and plenty of room, it looks like, for a sectional couch, a couple of occasional chairs, and a television. As we move along, this is another view of the living room as it looks into the dining area. Here's the first of 2 pictures of the kitchen. So your kitchen, it's going to have an electric stove in this one with the microwave right on top of that. Has your cabinets that go almost all the way to the ceiling, some hardware, as well as a dishwasher and a sink that is built in, and it has granite counters. So another view there. So the back of the kitchen looks to the backyard. So you have lots of light with these windows coming in, and then your door that would give you access to your own private backyard. Here you can see this is your front door, and as you come in, the stairs would go off to your right, and as you continued on the first level, you walk into the dining area that, as we looked at before, backs up to the family room. So a very open floor plan. Upstairs, quite the treat. We have a big game room or loft area for secondary television watching, or you could put a billiards table up there. It depends on what your family's looking for. And then you'll have 3 bedrooms on the second level as well. This picture right here is the owner's retreat. So you have plenty of room. It looks like a really nice sized dresser here, a king size bed, and 2 nightstands. This is a view of that owner's retreat ensuite bathroom, large shower with tile, double vanities, and the hard surface wood-like floors. Another view of the bathroom with your double sinks. And as you can tell, it leads into the attached closet. This is one of the secondary bedrooms on the second floor. You can see it also is very spacious. That looks to me like a queen size bed. And here is the secondary bathroom that all the rooms on the second floor would share. So you've got a nice built-in tub there with an easy to clean shower surround, sink, and commode. So that rounds out what that home would look like in Princeton, Texas. Now on Princeton, I looked at niche.com. Let me tell you a little bit about it. So they have 12,000 residents in the city of Princeton, so on the smallish side. And they describe it as a rural suburban type feel. And in niche.com, they're going to give Princeton a B+ is the score overall. So when they take in account the area and the pricing, the crime and the schools and location, they gave it a B+. So really good for a choice for those suburbs that are going to be affordable, and they're going to be again on the east side of 75. And that concludes our discussion about where a great subdivision would be if affordability is your primary factor. Okay, as we move along, we're still talking about the best burbs or suburbs to live in Collin County, which is just north of Dallas. And now we're going to talk about number 2, which is going to be land size. So I know many of you probably have an idea about moving to Texas, it being a large state, you want some room between your neighbors. And if you're looking for an acre or more of property in Collin County, then I'm going to point out a few of the best suburbs that would fit that need. So as we look at it, what I would like to do is call your attention to the borders. So as we look in the back here, so that's going to be your north side of Collin County. You've got areas like Salina and Weston, and then moving to the east side, you've got Anna and Blue Ridge and Farmersville. And then as you head to the east and the south, you've got Josephine, Nevada, and Levant. These areas you will all still find the acreage properties to be had. Now, as the development grows to the north, which it is rapidly, those acreage properties are going to be gobbled up really quickly, but it is still very accessible right now to find those larger parcels of land currently. So what I want to do is point out what I believe to be one of the best suburbs that meets that criteria of more space between your neighbors, and that's going to be the city of Salina, or the town of Salina. So right here is Salina, and you will notice that it lies on either side of the Dallas North Tollway. So that's going to be this road going right through here. So this solid part that starts in Dallas, goes all the way through Plano, crosses 121 and through Frisco. As we keep heading north, as soon as we cross Highway 380, the Dallas North Tollway now is called the Dallas North Tollway Extension. It is currently under contract and under development. When it is completed, it's going to go pretty much all the way to Oklahoma, making that commute time extremely fast. Once that gets completed or near completion, let me just tell you, this land is going to be a thing of the past and the prices are going to skyrocket. So now is the time. If you're looking for that acreage or more property, and you're wanting something that is going to be future extremely accessible, I would really look hard at the city of Salina. So as we look at the city of Salina, again, I'm going to show you what you can find in a house that's currently on the market, so you get an idea of location plus what that home would look like. So let me go over here. I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can see this home. So as we look at this house, you just get a different feel from the first one, right? You can tell that this one is sitting on an acre of property. It's got the longer drive up. It has a side entry garage versus the front entry garage. This one is a single story home and it has a lot of established trees. So this one, let me tell you a little bit about it. It's listed at $850,000. It is built in 1995. It's a 5-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and it has a 3-car garage. So 2-car attached. And then you'll see in a moment the photos, it's got a detached single story or a single bay garage with workshop. It does have an acre of property and a pool. This one calculates to be $310 per square foot. So you're seeing the difference. You get the land, you get more wide open spaces, and it's $310 a square foot versus the extremely affordable Princeton, and that one was at $169. So there's your differences there. Let's dive in and take a look at the photos of this house that's in Salina. So here's a first view of the backyard with the lovely swimming pool and this bright green stuff here. It's not grass, it's actually turf, which is extremely popular here. You got a little waterfall feature here, the trees all around the property, and this little thing in the back here is going to be that single car garage with workshop. As we move inside, you're going to have the view of the family room with the stone fireplace. It looks into a dining area and the kitchen. Vaulted ceiling as well. So this single story looks a lot bigger in person. So here's your kitchen. It's been renovated since 1995 with white cabinetry, some glass fronted cabinets, your arched window, your stainless appliances, and granite countertops. At the back of it, you'll notice it has a built-in for either a butler's pantry or a work area and your informal dining. These views are going to be out the side. There's your aerial view of the property. Another glimpse of the front. Okay, so here is that detached second garage. So it's a single car here with plenty of workshop area and additional storage. Here's your covered patio out the back, so you can take in the view of the pool and enjoy the shade at the same time. As you walk in, this is you walking in the foyer of the home. So you can notice you've got wood flooring and neutral tones throughout. This home's been freshly painted, so it's all fresh and nice. Living room is straight ahead, and your bedroom wing is going to be to this right down this hallway. Here's another view of your family room with the vaulted ceiling and stone fireplace. Another view of that casual dining with the built-in. Another view of your kitchen. This one has gas cooking. The first house in Princeton had electric. So this is going to have a 6-burner gas stove and the microwave on top of that. This is a photo of your owner's retreat with the 2-tiered ceiling and ceiling fan, and the wood floors are carrying throughout. Here's a recently remodeled spa-like bathroom with a huge shower. And then here are your double vanities, and it looks like it even has a sit-down vanity area for those that want to sit down and do their hair, makeup. Another view of that bathroom and the little seat. And then they're going to show you what the bedrooms, the secondary bedrooms look like. They're going to have a lot of light, a lot of windows. So here's one, here's another. So all the bedrooms. This is your laundry room. Look at all that counter space and all the storage in here. Very nice size for this home. And then we have some more aerial views. This is notating that the roof was replaced recently in 22, the HVAC system. It has a lot of upgrades since 1995. Just a really nice property. The pool there, you have another view. You don't feel like you're on top of your neighbors with the trees. You can truly enjoy Texas living on this acreage property that this house has. All right, so that gives you a little glimpse into what you could purchase on land in Collin County. And this one again is in Salina. Now, Salina is going to have roughly 13,000 residents and climbing. It's the next hot city, if you will, especially because of that tollway extension that I mentioned earlier. It is one of the best places to live in Texas, as ranked by Niche Magazine, and they give it an A- overall rating when they look at the schools and the crime and the accessibility and affordability. So Salina, top choice when it comes to finding a house here in the Dallas Metroplex that would give you a little land and a little space between your neighbors. Okay, we reconvene at our map here as we move on to category number 3, which is going to talk about the most accessible suburbs in Collin County. So if you're looking to be on a highway quickly, then that's what we're talking about here. So accessibility, let's talk about the 3 main thoroughfares that people request in Collin County. One is going to be your Dallas North Tollway that we just talked about. So it's a north and south corridor that goes downtown Dallas all the way north, as we just talked about, crossing 380, becomes the extension, which is under construction for completion, and goes to the towns of Prosper and Salina and beyond into other counties. Second north-south thoroughfare we have is Highway 75, which again divides west and east side being the affordable side. And this is going to go again also from Dallas all the way through Plano, Allen, Fairview, Kenny, Melissa, and Anna, and beyond. And then the other requested thoroughfare is going to be Highway 121, which comes in this way. So although it is advertised as a north and south, you can kind of see it's diagonal. So depends on where you're going. The 121 here crosses 380 as well as Highway 75 and Dallas North Tollway. So it's a good extension to go across ways. And 121, if you were looking at it here, is going to go and take you all the way into like the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in that direction. Okay. So if we look at accessibility, my pick of best suburb needing to be close to a major thoroughfare is going to fall right on the Dallas North Tollway, right through here. And it's going to be the town of Frisco. I am sure you've heard about Frisco, Texas. It has just about everything you can possibly imagine. It has a lot of development retail, hospitals. Of course, they all have schools, but top-notch schools in Frisco as well. And it is home to the Dallas Cowboys headquarters, the Dallas Stars headquarters, as well as FC Dallas. So it is quite the hub for all of the sports and headquarters and the new PGA headquarters as well. So it's got a lot to offer. What I would like to do though is share with you again what you can expect when you're looking for a home in Frisco because of the accessibility being primary goal. So let me share with you my screen and we'll take a look at what a Frisco house would look like. All right, so here we are. This is going to be representative of a pretty typical home in Frisco. This one is a 2-story brick construction here with a little bit of stone accent, and it does have 2 trees and some pretty landscaping. So this home is listed at $770,000. It is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom with a 2-car garage. It has 3,800 square feet and includes a pool. So that has it coming in at $202 per square foot. So this home, if we look at the photos, you can see the picture of the pool in the backyard. Now, the thing I want to point out to you, the more accessible you are, the more people want to be accessible as well. So you're going to have closer proximities to your neighbors, as you can see in this photo. Look on the right and look on the left, neighbor and neighbor. Okay? If that doesn't bother you, then Frisco and the accessibility would be a great choice. As we move inside, here's a picture of the kitchen. Has the granite countertops, window out the sink, stainless steel appliances, gas cooking, and it looks like it has some nice detail on the cabinetry. Now it goes upstairs. Upstairs, you're going to have a media room and a billiards table, or a room for a billiards table. Now back downstairs, they're showing you the family room with the sweeping staircase and Juliet balcony. And it does have hardwood floors. Looks like a 2-story stone fireplace with views out the back of the house. It's well connected to the kitchen. So you got kitchen on one side, family room. The tile is the front entry of the home, and then the backyard in the back. It also has a very tall ceiling and ceiling fan to keep it cool. Now this is the first view that they've had of the back of the kitchen that includes the informal dining area. Another view of your kitchen. This one includes a butler's pantry. So if you had any serving pieces, china, wanted to make it a bar area, you've got the space here. And then right opposite this door is going to be your food pantry. Another view of the casual dining. Now we're going back to the front of the house. The front of the house includes a formal dining room space and a formal living room space. On the other side of the dining room space is going to be a home office. So here's your home office. You can see out the front. This is your owner's bedroom. So large enough, not only for a king size bed, 2 nightstands and a dresser, but also a love seat. They have carried the hardwood floors throughout. It's another view. It also has a tray ceiling treatment. And this is the owner's bath. So you've got a garden tub, walk-in shower, the 2 vanities, one's higher than the other for the taller people, and a nice window. The back will have the attached closet. Upstairs, here's another view of where they put the billiards table and that game room with the media room in the back. And then the opposite view, the media room looking into the billiards room. Here are some rooms that are the bedrooms. So you got plenty of space. Here's a secondary bathroom. Again, another bedroom that they turned into a workout room and an informal bathroom. Now outside, they have built in this lovely outdoor kitchen with grill, and it's got a ceiling fan to keep you cool on those warmer Texas days. And that is pictured here as it looks out to the pool. Got a nice fence, looks like board on board, well taken care of. And here's a couple of shots from the evening time with their lights. No maintenance on this one. If you've noticed, no grass in the backyard. All right, that concludes our home that you can find in Frisco, which again is going to get thumbs up for accessibility, being super close to the Dallas North Tollway. Now, Frisco, let me tell you a little bit about the town of Frisco. It's the largest of the subdivisions that we're going to talk about. It's 188,000 residents right on the Dallas North Tollway, and the completed portion, again, is one of the best places to live in Texas, as voted by Niche magazine. It has more of a dense suburban feel versus the suburban or the rural suburban feel that we talked about earlier, and gets an A+ rating from Niche magazine. So this one, schools are great, accessibility is great, all the amenities, the retail,
the shopping, the hospitals, everything is at your fingertips in the city of Frisco. So if you're looking for something that is really easy to get from one part of the Metroplex to another, or to the airport, or to downtown Dallas, Frisco would be a fantastic choice. Okay, here we are back at the map one more time for our final category, and that's going to be profitability. So as you look at the Dallas Metroplex and the other counties that we'll talk about, Collin County has the highest appreciation in the last 24 months of any of the other counties. So you really can't go wrong with any of the suburbs in Collin County. You just have to figure out, again, what's your driving factor, and then we'll help find the suburb that's perfect for you. But when you're talking about profitability, Collin County is amazing, and it's seeing amazing value appreciation in the homes year over year. I'm seeing in Collin County anywhere from in the mid 40s to the mid 50s as far as appreciation over the last, again, 18 to 24 months. So all of it a good choice. But what I want to do is really highlight one of the cities that in particular had the absolute highest appreciation in Collin County. So again, we're going to go back. You guessed it, Dallas North Tollway. So here we go again. Dallas North Tollway will take you all the way from Dallas through Addison, through Plano, into Frisco, crossing and going north, because that's where the growth is going, over 380. Then you have Prosper and Salina. Now these guys, Salina and Prosper, pretty much neck and neck for that percentage when you have the appreciation. But I'm going to give the nod to this one, to Prosper, because of the proximity to Dallas. So Prosper is going to get my bet and my vote for the best burb or suburb in Collin under the appreciation category or the profitability. So let's look at Prosper. It's situated right here. You can tell not only is it close to the Dallas North Tollway and the extension that's almost complete through that city, but also the major thoroughfare of 380 right here. And another road that doesn't quite appear on my map called Preston Road or 289. That 289 through Prosper is full of where you're going to find all of your retail. So your restaurants, your Targets, your Walmarts, your grocery stores, everything is going to be right there on Preston Road. So absolutely accessible and profitable. So let's jump over and take a look at what you can expect in a home in Prosper, Texas. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and you'll see this lovely home here. That is 2-story. It's got the white and the dark trim, which is really popular right now. And then you have the large covered porch. So if you want to sit out and meet your neighbors or take in the street scene, you can do so from this one. So this house is listed at $859,000. It's a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 3-car garage. That's 3,755 square feet, no pool, and it comes in at $228 per foot. Another interesting thing to note about this house is it's brand new construction, which is still very common in Prosper. So let's dive in and take a look at this one. Here's going to be your floor plan. So your garage, I said it was a 3-car garage. It is. It's a 3-car tandem garage. So 2 widthwise and 1 that comes back here. So you'd have car, and then your 3rd car over here. Or in a lot of our areas, we have golf carts. So if you have 2 cars, you can have 2 cars and a golf cart, or a workshop, or anything that your family needs in this space. As you come in through the large front porch, you've got your foyer and staircase, your study with included bathroom and walk-in closet, a powder room that accesses this whole family room, dining room area. This is wide open from the family room, the kitchen, and this dining space. As you enter the garage, you've got a pantry for the kitchen, as well as your large laundry room with lots of folding space. In the back of the family room, you have your study, which is a neat floor plan option that they have here. Traditionally, we were seeing where the study was at the front of the home, but the newer floor plans put it in the back so that if you are working from home, you're not separated from everything going on in the kitchen and the family room. Out the back, you can see the large outdoor living here. 18 by 15 is a really nice size. And then it's rounded out on the first floor with the owner's retreat. So your owner's suite back here with bathroom, that's going to include your large tub and walk-in shower and a large walk-in closet or WIC. Here is a view of that family room that has a large slider out the back, so your outdoor living can be indoor living depending on the weather. Hardwood floors, open to the kitchen with their 3 pendant lights, gas cooktop, really neat light fixtures, stone fireplace with mantle. Here's a great view of the kitchen. So you've got lovely countertops with a built-in sink, the accent hardware, your gas cooktop, your oven and microwave combination. And then look what they did over the vent hood. It's really nice and architectural. So another view from the kitchen looking out into the family room and the dining space. Plenty of cabinets. There's your dining again. Here's the view of that staircase, which is really attractive with the wrought iron spindles and the wood accents. Remember in the back, I said to the right of the family room was going to be your home office. Well, here it is. Here's your owner's retreat with view out the back and a look going into the owner's spa-like bathroom. So look at this beauty. So you have the large garden tub, huge walk-in shower. The vanities have been separated and they have this really neat pendant lights and mirrors. And then you have a view into the closet. You'll notice that the accent, they've done a really good job with the darker accents with the white and gray tone paint. Wow, that's a closet that is worthy of a Texas closet title. Here's your utility room with the architectural floor and again, that accent hardware. Plenty of room for folding and storing and all this storage. Now we've made it upstairs. This is going to be your loft or landing that you've seen either another television room, a billiards table, anything that your family needs. And then you step up into the media room. Another view. There's your view from the media room. This is going to be one of your upstairs bathrooms. So you can tell that they have the wet areas are separated by the door. Here's your outside patio and grass. You've got privacy fence and plenty of covered space. You would have enough room to do any type of play structure, put in an in-ground pool or an outdoor kitchen if you so choose. These are some beautiful shots from the neighborhood. So the walking trails, you have beautiful views and walking trails through here where you can have the water going, and then soccer, more water features. Just a really nice feel, one of the community pools in Prosper. So this is what you can expect in Prosper. Now, Prosper has 25,000 or so residents and growing. It has a suburban-like feel because it is so close to Frisco and the tollway. It's got that trendy vibe, right? It's easy to access. It's got fantastic schools. It gets a A ranking in niche.com because of low crime, accessibility, and affordability. So I want to conclude with the profitability of kind of the why. Like out of all the areas that we looked at in Collin, why Prosper and Salina? Why are those two having incredible increases in home equity, right? Why is the profit there? Why is the appreciation in those homes the greatest? Well, it has a lot of different factors and it kind of pulls in what we've talked about so far. But some of the main things are it's accessible. The Dallas North Tollway, it's where it's at. That's where a lot of people want to be, is around the Dallas North Tollway for their conveniences. The schools, A-rated schools, and they're public schools, which is included in your property taxes. The age and the newness. So not only are the homes new or newer construction, but so is all the retail that surrounds it. So if that is something that means a lot to you, you will find plenty of those newer shopping facilities. It has an upscale vibe, right? And that trendy factor that I mentioned. So for all of those reasons, these cities have just knocked it out of the park when it comes to the appreciation. So if your home is one that is a investment in your future, where you want to turn and make a killer profit when it's time to upgrade or relocate to another part of the Metroplex, I would give a big thumbs up to Prosper.
So that was a lot of information. Did one of the suburbs in Collin County resonate with you more than another? Well, now it's your turn. What I'd love for you to do, aside from making a list of bedrooms and bathrooms and things that the house has, absolutely make sure that you notate. What's most important for you? Is it affordability? Is it the size property that you want to live on? Is it the accessibilities to all those major highways and thoroughfares? Or is it the investment and the profitability picture? Make your notes on that and send it over. We would love to hear from you so that we can go to work for you. My team here can find you the very best home that meets your criteria in all of Dallas-Fort Worth. So please get the list and reach out via text, via call, via email. We have your back when moving to Dallas, and we look forward to helping you. Also, make sure if you haven't already that you subscribe to the channel and that you ring the bell so you're notified every time we add a new video to the channel. We look forward to meeting you and helping you relocate to Dallas in the very near future. See you soon.